Hi, and welcome to this week's episode of the Pink Property Podcast. We're filming this on Friday this week, which is National Christmas Jumper Day, which is why we're both sitting here looking like a couple of Wallies.
I like my jumper.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's good. £20 special from Tesco's, bought in bulk order in our office. Seems that they love it though, don't they? They're all properly involved in there. And we've got some fun and stuff to do today.
Yeah.
We've got Dog Day Friday is back as well this week. We've got the dogs in the office, wandering around. My dog's here this week, but it's nice the difference it makes in the office having the dog wandering around. People just seem to have a smile on their face, love stroking them and touching them, and getting the chance to take her out for a walk a couple of times today should be fun.
A bit of fresh air today.
We've got the Christmas video this week.
Absolutely, yep. So Christmas video is going to be shot today. Everyone with their Christmas jumpers on, just a bit of Christmas fun. Some Q&As about your favourites and not so favourite parts about Christmas. So look out for that next week.
That should be good. And into the office. So massive work going on this week to try and get those sales through by Christmas. We've got so many people in our pipeline right now that are desperate to be in by Christmas. We are just about a week away from the last possibility of that happening, so the pressure is really on at the moment. Samantha and the team in the office are working ever so hard to try and make this happen. But there are ways that this can happen a bit quicker, and we've been discussing that this week. Yeah,
I think we've found, certainly with chains, I feel we're prepared and our clients are prepared with the knowledge and experience we have in the office with the team. But we are finding and have found this week with chains below and chains above where properties aren't prepared properly. So things are coming out in the woodwork of people don't own the land they think they do, or it's not all registered on the same title, it's split titles, problems with planning permissions, sign-offs from the council, all these things that should have been put in place. So just a bit of advice. If you're selling your house, obviously we'll advise you, but if it is with another agent or there's someone else in your chain, let's just make sure that all your legal work is prepared as soon as you put your house on the market. We've found one at the moment, we're all ready to exchange. Everyone's desperately trying to move in a week today on the 18th of December, and there's someone at the top of the chain hasn't got some planning permission that's required. So yes, there's ways to get round it and indemnity policies, but they all take a bit of time. So get yourself straight, nice and early, and then we won't have these problems.
What are those? Is there sort of a couple of common things that people should be looking out for in getting their documents together at the beginning of the process?
I think a couple there. So land registry, on your title, what do you own? Does your whole house and land sit in what you think you own? Plan. Does your title plan suggest the same? And planning permissions, I think, is a biggie. Loads of people have extended overtime or had work done to their house. Just make sure you've got your documents.
It's not something you're so excited about the completion of a project, and I've done it myself, and you just forget to get that final completion statement, and then when it does come, you don't really put it in a place that's very memorable for when you need it to recall. But as you say, it can really hold up a chain.
Or the council haven't done their job properly at some point by mistake, which can be rectified, and all these problems get rectified and can be rectified, but you don't want to be doing it a week before you're trying to complete.
Timing is
could have all
imperative,
been done while we're marketing your house. Get it done nice and early. Get that solicitor instructed and get that work started at the beginning. Bit of advice for this week.
No, and I can't say the team have worked so hard to try and get that done. Not everybody will get it done, as every year it happens. Some people do have to roll over into the new year, but there is no shortage of effort going in from the team this week to try and make that happen for our clients.
Absolutely.
Team did a bit of training this week. Russell, who we work with really closely, is one of our mentors. He came and took the team on a really good training. Couple of hours they had this week in terms of their development, and I've been so impressed with the way they're thinking about how they go about their business and what they've done this year and the changes that we've made and actually their outlook for 2021. And I know you've been discussing with them in the meeting about some non-negotiables.
Yeah, absolutely. So we pride on ourselves in being a high standard, high quality agency. We've got some really experienced members of the team, and they want to be even better all the time, which is really exciting. So we've written up a list of non-negotiables. Everyone's given me their thoughts and feelings, and it's from as what may seem as petty as making sure that dishwasher's put on every night, so that in the morning you come into a clean set of mugs and cups, all the way through to making sure that Jack has done all the professional photography and professional video on every one of our instructions. Every sale, every lettings property has got professional photography and a professional video. So yeah, really exciting that the full team have come up with these great ideas. We've got a list of it's going to be about 150, but they're all committed to it, and it's really exciting to see.
It's good, and like you say, from the small things that just make that team and that machine run really well. No, I've been really impressed with their outlook on that. We also had Craig, our associate from Harlow, coming in and see us this week for a bit of a catch up on his month so far. And we also met with Atul, who's operating in Colindale, Kingsbury and the area of Northwest London there. And just something that stood out from our conversations this week is these guys are absolute experts in reigniting a property sale for someone. They're in the market, they're helping clients, they are not always at this stage the first agent through the door and the first agent to market the property. Quite often they are remarketing a property that's already been available for a number of weeks or months with another agent, and they're just working magic in the eyes of the client, because they're representing these properties, they're bringing them back to market with some new and innovative marketing techniques that we use here as part of our process. And they are creating fantastic results. So they are truly the second agent experts in their area at the moment, and are really helping a wide range of clients and allowing people to move on to the next stage of their lives and continue their moving journey. So full admiration for the chaps there. They're doing really good work.
It's that real professional service, individual. They're focused purely on that client and that customer. And because they don't deal with such a vast number of clients, their intensity is so much greater, and their attention to detail and their client communication is absolutely spot on right the way through the process, and the results speak for themselves. So well done, chaps, you're doing fantastic work there. Super.
Really good. And we have a question in since last week's pod. Is Brexit still a concern for house prices?
Great question. I think it's reared its head again this week. It's in the news a lot. It's now being discussed again because of what's happening and the process that's taking place. So right now, on the day we're talking, probably a bit early to definitely say yes or no, or what sort of effect it's going to have, but certainly something we're going to keep an eye on as a business moving forward, and leading up to Christmas and obviously into the new year. It will have an effect, yes.
Absolutely.
It's got to, but to what extent, we'll find out. We'll find out, but something we'll keep an eye on.
Might take time to actually for that to all filter through as
well.
Yeah,
I think it'll be something we'll be discussing. For the weeks to come.
Yeah, brilliant. Cool. Well, look, that is all we've got for this week. Thanks so much for tuning in, as always. Please remember, subscribe to the channel and get all of our latest properties, the latest podcasts, and the stuff that we get up to in the office. The Christmas video will be out next week. It's also a bloopers video coming next week, which are always a bit of fun. So, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy your Sunday.
Have a good week.